Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scratchy Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. It is Saturday, and that means it is time for some silly voices. No cheer? No cheer? No? Okay. Yeah.
We were told quiet on the set. We were never told at ease.
Fair enough. Hello, everyone. My name's Evac, and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratch that gaming itch, and Saturday means silly voices. Is where I gather my feet. I've never been to the show before. It's where I gather a group of my friends, and we put our voices and our multitude of voice acting talents, both professional, unprofessional, and all things in between, to voicing various characters. And
Professional, he says.
Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm a hobbyist at best.
These people, they sell themselves short, it seems.
I'm a professional at being unprofessional.
That works.
I can get voice out of my mouth.
I sure can.
Allegedly, that's what I keep saying to myself. Allegedly, I speak well. What are we playing? Well, we are returning to an oldie but a goodie. We're back. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Wow, this is pre-Christmas that we last did this.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, and that's because Babby K, they've been away, and they're back.
Hi!
I missed them very much.
So I should go down the cast, welcoming Burr.
It's been a long time getting from that to here.
Drifting.
Hello.
Kay, of course.
Hello.
LauraPetal.
I've been too away from this bloody thing. Let's get back into it.
Lemming.
Hello!
Divot. Yeah, screaming in for joy. And our
It's
special,
not as good as gold.
our special guest for tonight's show, the Bad Professor.
Hello.
Is that the name you'd like to be known as in this?
I mean, that's the thing I've got on the Discord, but you can just call me Mist.
Mist it
My
is. So,
Mist is normally my name.
introducing Mist. For anyone who's wondering, Shadow is no longer with us. Not in that way. Before you really go there, they're okay. They're just no longer joining us for Silly Voices, which is fine. That's fine. We're gonna recast a speller, and we're gonna carry on with this great adventure. Speaking of, I think we've had enough preamble. Let's get into it. I say as the cutscenes repeat the
hold
intro.
on,
Yes,
sorry.
Yes.
Mist,
Hello.
are you one of the people that I met when I came down south once to visit, like, Weird and everyone?
Yes.
I knew I recognized your username.
I have been increasingly undercover this entire time.
Oh, I see.
I've known
You were
Mist.
annoyed that
Small
someone was using a
world we
different
live
Smash
in.
controller.
I have known Mist since I was very, very little, actually. So it's okay, there we go. Let's get on with it now.
Roundabouts.
Oh god. It doesn't give me a date, which is unfortunate because I wish I could be like, oh look, that's the last time we played. But,
I think it's number 1.
it is
I'm
number.
pretty
Well,
sure
yeah, because that's the most time. So 25, 22. So
And the most
Indeed.
they're called
and the most picarettes.
that.
You
Thank
must
you.
make it right, yeah. Don't
Alright.
know.
We're gonna do the recap because Lord knows we probably need it.
Basically.
Been a while.
Would you
It's
like
been a
me to-
Been a
while.
long time.
Who did-
I think this is Phoenix. That's what my gut says.
Would you like me to recap, or is someone else happy to?
Oh no, the recap is done
One
actually as a
We
character.
don't know
So
which one.
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, it never doesn't tell us which one, but we think it's Phoenix.
We have to figure it out
Oh.
from context.
Mhm.
Speech patterns.
If it's me, let's give it a shot. 3 months ago, the alchemist that lived in this house was murdered. And now, we've got a situation of our own. They're on the floor, in front of a terrified... I keep forgetting the pronunciation. Maya?
Maya.
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 Yeah,
My
I keep-
name's Maya. Jesus, Phoenix.
I'm not a delicious
It's
bread.
the fact that's M-A, okay? It's
I'm not
M-A.
a delicious breading. I'm Maya.
Ugh. Jeez. Like, I've never been so insulted in all my life, and I'm on trial for murder again. Come on.
Again.
I could insult you far worse than that, believe me. Was the
You
professor.
want to fight? We can do this. We can do this right now.
I'd rather not.
There'll be no fighting in the courtroom, please.
We don't need any more reasons to detain Miss Faye.
It was the professor, now completely made of gold. What the heck is going on? I thought the professor was supposed to be meeting with the storyteller.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was
And
there
to
too.
make matters worse, now Maya's accused of being a witch.
What? Not even a warlock.
Ah!
There's a parrot on my head.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, there.
Not so fast. I
Barely
hardly even
moved.
know where to begin, but
I think that sounds. I think you speak for the rest of us, Barnum, personally.
I think we were
I think-
all
I
like,
think-
it's like, surprise! Luke's a witness!
Yeah,
Ha-ha!
we did this specifically. We stopped at this point so that we would return back after the 3-month break, being like, "Wait, why the fuck is there a parrot in this courtroom?"
It's
That's
Ace
true.
Attorney. Don't question it.
That's true. That is also true. This is Ace Attorney, don't question it. If you couldn't guess, by the way, Mist, we do add lib and comment, so feel free to do so as well.
I have no quarrels with this.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
first of all, what's the matter with that boy looking so pleased with himself? He looks like the cat that got the cream.
Oh, that'd be me, wouldn't it? Oh, don't mind me. Just think of me as a perch for Cracker, that's all.
Downgraded to perch.
I'm a perch apprentice.
And just what is the purpose of questioning a bird? A parrot may not be able to repeat what others say, but it cannot talk on its own.
Sir, do you know what game you're in?
That is a good question. Do you think they are genre savvy to what they're in?
Just
Oh,
don't worry.
they would have to be Deadpool.
Don't worry, everybody. I have experience in this field.
Weirdly enough, yes, you do.
Yes.
I have once interrogated an orca.
And a
Black
parrot.
hole.
Yeah. Also a radio machine, but let's not go there.
Objection! It's precisely because Cracker doesn't talk in his own words that he's certain to tell us the truth. And I can understand him because, as we found out before, I am actually Dr. Doolittle.
Yes, exactly.
I do remember this. Yes.
Because
He's a
I'm
Disney
actually a witch.
princess.
Some reason.
Mm.
I just tend to go right. I just tend to go the rules. It's Phoenix, right? Just go roll with it.
Yeah.
It's
Or
Ace
as-
Attorney, don't question it.
Yeah,
As
don't,
Drifting
Professor
would say-
Layton.
question anything.
As Drifting would say, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
I've actually
Screw the
been
rules. I'm a defense attorney.
I've had to explain Ace Attorney these days. I will often say, don't worry about it, the same way Drifting does. Just saying.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't worry
contagious. That's the
Okay.
problem.
It's fine.
Oh gosh.
Right.
Anyways.
We're fine.
What?
Prosecute.
Cracker remembers every sound he hears, even just the once, with absolute perfection.
That's not how parrots work.
So let's have him testify exactly what he heard.
And if Cracker can repeat every sound, I say this should be a valuable testimony.
I can't believe this is happening.
You're in a
You-
storybook. Why do you care?
You and me both, Venom.
And I can't believe this is a cracker.
It's just, there's
I
both
can't
him.
believe it's not Parrot.
It's just the two lawyers on, with nooses, and Phoenix is just like first time.
Since I have one of the witnesses in the scene, I think it's quite fair that we let our guest perhaps take the judge for this. Do you think?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, go for
Okay.
it then.
All
No,
right,
no,
fair
no, but I also, first of all, Chris, No implications to anything. No, to make it your own, you don't need to replicate anything. Just make it your own.
No
Okay,
rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
TGI Fridays.
TJ.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's like
All right.
literally their slogan, I believe. And that's not out of nowhere.
A witness that cannot talk will not lie either. This idea is much to my liking. Well then, may our new witness Cracker testify to the court.
It's lovely. Perfect. I love it.
Mwah.
We wish to know exactly what you heard from the beginning of the incident.
Very good. Witness testimony.
Witness.
Sorry, it's your bit.
It is my bit.
Golden statue and a scepter.
That's my bit.
That's even.
Ah.
Oh no!
The-
Look, he's
the-
in the movie.
The comedy starts, and we're barely 5 fucking minutes in.
Free for all. Everyone steals from everyone. Cats and dogs live together. Mass hysteria.
Wait,
Chaos reigns.
I thought you were saying something to me.
No.
Chaos reigns.
Please
Cracker,
conduct your
I-
testimony, Cracker.
I believe Cracker is divot, so.
Slam! Dewey me! Bang! Run dog!
What's this now? Oh dear.
Why, those are the sounds of the incident, exactly as Cracker heard them.
Also, I love this parrot.
Ludicrous. Evidently, this is nothing but a farce after all.
What do you mean, Inquisitor Barnum? I must admit I found the parrot's testimony quite impressive.
Even if that bird can accurately recall the sounds. It is clearly useless when it comes to the order of events.
That's your main gripe with this?
Listen,
You mean there's a problem with the order?
Order 66.
I will have
oh
order.
no.
I will execute Order 66 on you if you don't behave in my courtroom.
Oh dear. Oh no.
You slid right in there. You slid right into the group perfectly. Mwah.
Perfect.
Yes.
First, the witch used magic to turn the victim into gold. This voice is getting away from me again. We're gonna let it. Then, the witnesses arrived. It is reasonable to assume they cried out in terror when they did so.
Just remember to think Michael Caine whenever,
No, I do. That's what I'm doing. But sometimes it's like
It
sometimes
slips.
voices are like
yeah.
you're trying to it's like trying to catch soap in the bath.
Yes.
Yep. That's a vivid image.
And yet, this testimony does not accurately convey such an order of events.
An impression of an impressionist's impression of a Michael Caine.
Yes.
Yeah, an impression of an impression.
Can I ask,
Combined
why
with
is the
worst impression?
why is the bird attaining Super Saiyan levels of stuff?
Because.
Just eerie yellow glow.
That's
that's-
literally it.
Oh no, that's the fire pit behind that. If
Oh,
they
yeah.
find her
Oh.
guilty,
Oh yeah.
she will
yeah,
be thrown into.
Oh yeah,
that's-
that's the thing.
That's where the witches get thrown into, and they all die.
We burned the witches here.
Oh.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Where are
they
the
literally
witches?
did it.
Ebak, you should change the background as well.
I thought I have changed it to Layton.
I thought it's because we're in the court. It should be. Phoenix.
Oh, okay, of course. We switched it over to Phoenix
sorry.
then. That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry,
I get
pointing
it.
out everything.
He's an absolute. He's a stickler.
Don't
He's
worry,
a
I'll go back.
stickler for having this.
I'll go
big
back to
purple
being
spot.
gold.
Yeah.
While we're at
Always
the
believe in
the game could be a bit
you.
louder on the stream.
What was that, by the way? Was that Burr?
The game could be a little louder on the stream.
Game could be louder. That's fine. I'll turn it up to 50%. Thanks for thinking
I
about it. Please monitor.
legitimately love the animations for the parrot.
Yeah.
It's
Bottom.
very cute.
I mean,
Alright. It
Oh,
stops
now it's
with
nice.
a sudden scream. followed by the door abruptly opening. And now witness crying out. Next, we hear the victim having turned into gold, fallen down. So far, so reasonable. The real issue is as follows. The parrot seems to think the witch cast a spell after the witnesses entered. This suggestion is inconceivable.
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 The reason is simple. At that time, the victim had already been turned to gold.
Ah!
Oh, indeed, as you're saying, Inquisitor Pardon. Oh,
The parrot's capacity for imitation is excellent. I'll concede that its testimony does have some entertainment value. However, this animal's testimony cannot be allowed to stand as proof in this honourable court of law.
You really don't know
It's
what
a
game you're
living.
in.
Oh, don't write Crocker off just like that.
Do you see how foolish you were to thumb this parrot as a witness?
Not good, Phoenix. Not good at all. Should I really go through with this cross-examination when it feels like everyone in this court is against me?
Yeah, fuck that. Go for it.
Once again, do you know what game you're in?
So of course I'm going to do this. I'm Phoenix Wright.
Exactly.
The defense wishes to cross-examine the witness.
What? Are you serious?
You heard me.
Did you not hear what I said? Are you choosing to ignore my words?
First of all, yes.
Blatantly.
Secondly, don't call me Shirley.
A witness that cannot talk cannot lie, either. This pirate's testimony is the naked truth. He's simply repeating the sounds as he heard them. It's humans who make assumptions. Yeah.
Fitting sound effect, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that an elevator calling? Is that the cage coming back up from the fire?
I think so.
Oh no. Oh no.
oh, my chips already. Oh, sorry.
Perfect. It's humans who make assumptions about the meaning of those sounds and arbitrarily decide whether the testimony is good or not.
What?
But as knights of the court, shouldn't we be striving to uncover the truth to which this parrot holds the key?
The truth, you say? Very well. So is the truth that this bird purportedly shows.
You can handle the truth.
Interrogate that parrot. Meanwhile, I shall enjoy the show.
Now,
going to
where's
get
my
some
box of popcorn? It's same brain cell.
What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
Do you think it's hopeless?
I plead the fifth.
Defender, you may now interrogate the witness.
Cross-examination.
I forgot how cool that
The
looks.
golden statue and the scepter. All right, here. So,
Do we really press this?
Yes.
yes, because of comedy value.
That's Maya screaming.
Oh, yeah. I may have let out a teeny scream. I'm so when the professor suddenly turned to gold like that, right before my eyes.
I forgot you were up there.
What?
So that's
what are you
when-
talking about?
Objection!
I've been moaning about snacks this whole time. The
Oh, dear.
accused seems to yearn for the flame so much she cannot wait to receive her punishment. If she wishes to live any longer, she would be wise to remain silent.
Jeez, Barnum.
I'm really sorry. I won't talk again. I promise. Fuck.
It's fine. It's fine. You were switching between the two. Yeah, practice. It's fine.
No, that was in character.
That was in
Oh,
character.
oh, okay. I thought you were being hard on yourself there for a second.
He does have a sword, mind you. I would probably be very careful.
Such language is not befitting of a young lady. Regardless, unfortunately for you, Sir Blue Knot, I had to do the 2 parts of the joke, dang it. Maya swearing and Barnum correcting her. Anyways, there's no way that can prove it was the voice of the accused.
Objection!
You're wrong, Inquisitor. All we need to do is have her voice print. Yep, have her voice print analyzed. And we'll know straight. Oh, wait.
Felix, darling.
Please.
Wait, have you forgotten where we've...
Yes. It's been 3 months. Give him a break.
I don't have gumshoe here. What am I supposed to do?
Analyze what? Voice print?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's nothing. Just forget what I said. Oh boy.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
This world is driving me crazy.
Well then, you may carry on with the interrogation.
And for comedic value.
Hold it!
Yes.
Was that the sound of the door being opened?
Oh, hello. He's disagreeing with his own parrot. Okay.
Sorry, that came out really funny.
Excuse me, Mr. Birdley. This was me, but now I'm having a conversation with myself. Would anybody
Do
like
it.
to take Mr. Birdley?
Okay. Coward.
Oh, shots fired.
Did you see the conversation I had with myself? I was doing pretty good. It's a
I mean, if
challenge,
you
come on.
insist. If you
No,
insist.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to like challenge you. Step outside your comfort zone. Come on.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying with great difficulty to remember who I was with this character.
Oh,
Mood.
that's fair.
How may I help you, sir? I've been meaning to ask this before, but why are you still on the witness stand?
Wrecked.
Are you suggesting I should leave my dear partner alone with the strangers who cannot even sing?
I mean, yes.
Possibly.
Huh?
Yeah.
This very sight of Cracker causes the finest of songs to effortlessly form in my mind.
Okay, but you don't need to be next to him to see him.
Stilton, cheddar or smoked cheese. I like my crackers with any of these.
You're going to eat the bird?
Maybe don't. Maybe don't eat the bird.
That was the Cracker song. Is it not crisp and full of flavor? Right. Anyway, would you mind remaining quiet for the rest of Cracker's cross-examination, please?
Would you mind shutting the fuck up?
Basically.
I suddenly got the munchies. Continue with the interrogation.
I didn't know that was legal in this world.
Apparently.
It's those fumes that are getting to the judge.
Hold it!
I'll have you know my chicken's still there, thank you.
Good, good. I think we can all agree that this sounds like Miss Primstone, right?
So now I've got this image that there's like the court cook who's like got a rotisserie chicken behind the fucking John to go. Using, of course, the flames from the witch's burning pit because why not?
Of course.
Yeah.
We have to save energy bills somewhere.
Oh dear.
Are you saying they are you saying they're offering witch burnt chickens?
That's a cremated chicken, but okay.
We have the line be sent, or am I coming ahead?
I set the line.
Awesome. No, oh, that's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Before we enter the room, you all kind of reacted in surprise.
Would you kindly shut the fuck up?
But I guess the teacher's voice stifled all the rest.
Oh, doo-doo-doo.
This Primstone is known for a stern. What the fuck is that? Stentorian voice of authority.
I don't know, I was going to ask.
Unruly children of Googlia.
Please do.
Her voice will still be ringing in people's ears long after class is finished. That takes me back. Of a person's voice, loud and powerful, it says.
Oh, so Quartz of Steel. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yep. Actually,
Voting
Stantos
is-
were.
Sorry, go on.
No, just Stantos were in ancient Greece. They were those guys who were yelling at the plazas and the forums and the agoras, the edicts and the information that the government of the city of the polis wanted to pass on to people because they had cords of steel.
Oh, that makes sense. That's super cool.
Good to know, yeah.
Silly Voices bringing you your daily dose of history.
The more you know.
If
Oh,
only
God.
Maya's dream was as easy recognizable.
I mean, it should be, but
Oh,
it's a story
right.
for another day.
Right, let's move on to the next sounds.
Bang! Is it falling down?
Good door.
I say that yeah, press that. Oh yeah. Oh, check the book. Good idea. Good idea.
Godor, different cousin of Hodor.
Goldor, transmutation spell. Transmutes the caster's target into solid gold. The spell will transmute the closest target within range.
But that's Godor, not Goldor.
Yeah, so why is it pronounced wrong?
Objection!
Music stopped. We got it.
There is a critical contradiction in this testimony.
We are all aware of that, Sir Blue Knot. This contradiction is between your so-called desire to find the truth and the fact that you're interrogating the parrot.
Let it go, Barnum.
Stupid.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, Inquisitor. There's a contradiction here that makes one thing particularly clear. The fact that we have clearly all made a wrong assumption.
How so?
Luke, can you ask Cracker to repeat the incantation once more?
Right you are. Here's a pretty bird, here's a pretty bird. Say it again, say it again.
Goldor?
According to the Grand Grimoire, the name of the gold transmutation spell is Goldor. Now, Inquisitor, it seems to me that the spell we've just heard is in fact a different one entirely.
Well, I never. Unbelievable. Goldor? But Goldor?
Objection!
Don't really know the difference, to be honest.
This is ridiculous.
Isn't it just?
That wretched bird must have misheard the incantation.
Objection!
Godor has no spell. Godor needs no spell.
Thank you for that. I was trying to figure out how to make that work.
Cracker is able to imitate sounds perfectly. The incantation was indeed misheard, but only by the people hearing it.
Objection!
The smartest being in this room is the parrots. Oh my god.
The victim was found already in his golden state. This is proof that the golden spell was used.
Objection!
But you're forgetting that Cracker heard this incantation after the spell had already taken place. Which makes it entirely possible that this Godua spell was used as well. In other words, another spell, besides the gold transmutations magic, must also have been used.
Also, I feel like I know what the game is implying happened. At least with that spell.
Another spell that we haven't yet even considered?
Now, the next question that needs to be asked is... just what is this Godua spell?
I think I agree with Drifting. I think this is a Hodor situation again. Someone was yelling to someone to like go to the door, but they just mumbled it up.
Something like that, yeah.
It's either that or it's just... No, you're fine, go.
Okay. This is absurd.
Finish your thought, Chris?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, the only thing I could think of is go door as in go to door, or
Exactly.
get out, disappear kind of thing.
Something like that, yeah.
As convenient as it would be for you, there is no way that a spell by the name of Godor exists. Wanna bet?
Oh,
You're forgetting that we have the great big book of everything with everything inside. You see the world around us. This book's a perfect guide.
Yes, that.
Marvelous.
Huh? What is it?
I found it, the page about the spell. Godor. It's listed in the Grand Grimoire. Right here.
My reference is my own reference, and I'm fine with this.
It...
Exists?
What?
Nani?
Oh, order! Order! I demand order!
Just like I thought. Cracker remembered it. Exactly.
But then, what kind of magic is this Godor?
The Grand Grimoire describes it in the following way. Godor creates a portal on two sides of green-colored walls. Green-colored? Wait, what? Never mind.
It's clicked in my head.
The portal will disappear after 5 minutes. That uncreative color, goddammit.
Creates a portal?
Color walls?
I knew it. They were mixing in the moon dust with the green paint.
A portal spell.
Now we're thinking with portals.
Yes.
Yay!
I was waiting for someone to make that darn joke.
But then it should be blue or orange.
Well, I already made the moon dust thing, so we were starting. And then we had to have somebody make the exact reference.
Oh, you a lucky man. It appears even the Grand Grimoire is on your side. However, there's a fatal flaw in your explanation.
No.
Huh?
What? Oh, not me.
Miss.
What? What floor is that, Conquisitor?
It really is quite simple. Think back to how the alchemist study looked at the time of the incident. Do you remember any green walls? Because I do not. There were none.
I do.
Ho. You have activated my trap card.
Mm-hmm.
All the walls were coated with white plaster. In other words, it was impossible to use Godor in that room.
Oh, this is a worse time to figure out that you're colorblind, Barnum.
No!
Humph! I, too, have visited that alchemist study since the incident. I remember very well, yet all the walls in that room were a dull shade of white. Kinda like my beard.
Your little theory was interesting, Sir Not in Blue, but has proven to be nothing more than that. A mere wild guess. I mean, if we're being technical, a theory is supposed, in science at least, is supposed to have a lot behind it, but fair, I guess. Unless if it's a hypothesis, then, I mean, that's a guess. As long as you can't prove that this Godor spell was used, your little theory shall be considered no further.
You're voicing a knight, not a scientist.
In all honesty, I was very surprised to learn of such a spell's existence. However, as long as was impossible to have used this spell at the crime scene, your deduction leads us nowhere. So, let me ask you now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you, perchance, have any proof that you could show us?
Maybe.
Can you prove that it was feasible for the witch to have used Godor in that room?
Maybe.
This is no coincidence. That spell must have been used at the crime scene.
Maybe. Who wants to know?
But do I have the proof that it was even possible to use Godor?
Oh, you better or we're fucked.
It's been on my mind for a while. That inexplicable mark. It has to be the evidence that ties up all the loose ends. Time to use my grade A bullshit. The defense wishes to present evidence.
Impossible.
The determination in your eyes. Yes. It's made me think that you would.
Stay determined.
Now then, we shall allow the defense to present its evidence to the court. By the way, you have lovely blue eyes.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Present the proof that the spell Godor was used at the scene of the crime.
The green mark behind the painting.
Mm-hmm.
Take that!
Dun, dun.
Oh, thank you very much.
The walls in the study are coated with white plaster. Not all of them, though. There's just one spot, which is green.
Oh, there is.
I noticed it when investigating the crime scene. You may recall there was a small painting behind the desk. And for some reason, the wall behind it was painted green.
It was what?
I recalled seeing that painting myself as well. If we look at this floor plan. Apparently I'm now an architect. I'd say it was around. Oh yes, here.
Mr. Wright, I'm working on the floor pan.
Ah, no, that's interesting. That's interesting.
It's been bothering me since I saw it. But now it's clear what it was. At the time of the incident, a portal opened up behind that painting. In other words, that was the wall utilized for the spell Godor.
Objection!
Really, you're certainly persistent. You just want a portal to be there so much, don't you? You just want evil robots and the other ones.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a really good impression.
The wall
Why
behind
was
the
I
painting was
called?
green, and that's a fact. Go on.
Are you still there?
Yeah,
Yes, I
that's
am.
really good. Wow. Incidentally, I remember that paper well. It was a small landscape piece. About the size of, say, an open brand wall.
Yes, it was about that size indeed. A small, adorable picture.
Even if a portal had opened in a small patch of green, no person would be able to pass through it. In fact, they'd just about be able to put their arm through at most. So please, so will you please explain how which could possibly escape through a portal this small?
Magic.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
I think it's blindingly obvious, but
He's right, Mr. Wright.
no, I'm right.
No, he left.
oh no.
I'm up here.
You sure are. No one could have got through a portal that small.
Anything to say? Or are you so crushed by the realization of your mistake that it's late?
Bit of column A, bit of column B. Portal was too small for a person. It doesn't require much to think. It doesn't require much thinking to figure that out.
Exclamation point.
But that aside, a very obvious question remains. If it wasn't a human, then what could have passed through that portal?
What an interesting spin on this.
How should I know?
Why don't you answer your own question? You talk as if you know everything, so please, enlighten us.
A small portal was opened in the wall of the crime scene. And I have all the clues as to what that could mean. What went through the portal was...
Anyone?
I was thinking of familiar.
I mean,
I was thinking
For
of
once, I don't remember.
But now it,
my
it's
original.
now
my
it's throwing
original-
in a small animal, so
Chris?
My original theory was basically that they said an arm could fit through there, so I thought they just poked their arm through and cast the spell. But
yeah. I thought that too.
I guess witch is shapeshift, so it could be a small animal.
We don't have evidence that outlines that, though.
I mean,
Wait a minute,
my brain was
If
about
it-
to say it was, it was Cracker, but
It was, yeah. It must be leading us along the lines of, because if we were to say the witch went through, then it would have been just too small. That would have been debunked immediately. So the witch could actually go straight through. We didn't have any evidence of any animals being around there, so something else.
No.
I would have said something else entirely.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If you looked at the evidence, it said that Talia Magica knows Goldor and Famalia.
That's
What's
true.
Famalia?
So that's
Summoning of a familiar, I think.
summons.
Oh yes.
Oh.
So that to me would be the.
Maybe that familiar counts as the something else category, because it can't have been the witch, too small. Wouldn't have been an animal.
And it's completely weightless.
But
so.
no one saw any familiars there.
But
there weren't any.
It's shadow.
It's shadow.
It was still.
Go on.
I'm guessing Layton saw it, but he won't tell us yet.
I think it's something entirely different. I think, and this is based again, I don't know if it's the case because it's been long since I played this. I think it's the Talea Magica itself. It was the damning evidence that was found next to Maya. All someone had to do was cast Goldor, pass it through, drop it, and suddenly
pass it through, and it dropped down. Yeah.
Is you either through the portal?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes, that makes
I
sense.
completely forgot that it was found there. Yeah.
No human could have passed through a portal that small. Even a witch couldn't have pulled that off.
So are you finally forsaking your mistaken assumptions?
I haven't finished, Inquisitor. The fact remains that something else could have passed through that portal.
Oh, and just why would that be, Sir Luna?
The portal was created after the Professor had been turned into gold.
I just had a bit of a moment. Excuse me.
I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
No. You don't get it though. The jewel in there is purple, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember when we saw Grael just before the trial, she had changed it for a green gem.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I actually was watching the stream again. Yeah. You were like, oh, it's an emerald now.
Yeah, that was me. So I was like,
Yeah.
yes, Ebek, I'm on your same thinking line here.
Same page.
Cool. I'm glad we're on board.
You have captured my curiosity. I'd
Okay,
like
do I
to
have your
know.
attention? Sorry.
I'd like to also think with portals. Tell us, what did the witch use that magic portal for?
Take that!
That was an amazing riff, by the way. Well done.
Yes. Considering the state of the crime scene, there is just one possible answer. And that is... the Talea Magica.
Objection!
What's this now? Talia Magica was found at the crime scene. Paul has nothing to do with it.
Objection!
You didn't say the magic word.
Hey,
I was thinking that.
Inquisitor Barnum, you're making the wrong assumption. For starting, you're assuming things.
Wrong assumption.
The witch wasn't trying to remove evidence from the crime scene. She wanted to plant it. She threw the witch's scepter in the room through that portal.
Objection!
Ow!
You crazy theories. Do you even realize what you're saying? If she threw the staff in the room, that means...
Exactly. She did it to deceive us. Her goal was to make us draw the wrong conclusions. When the incident took place, the witch herself wasn't in the room. She cast the spell from outside.
What?
You heard me.
Order! Order! Order, I say!
And that's not all. There's even more proof that the staff was thrown into the room from the outside.
What proof?
That proof is none other than Professor Layton's previously severed right arm.
The victor's arm? I'm sorry, how does that prove anything?
None of the witnesses testified they saw the witch's scepter. However, a few of them claimed to have heard it rattling across the floor.
That's right.
Please take a look at this floor plan. Since the arm was standing up right here, we know the defendants couldn't have been the one that dropped the scepter. Now think about it. Where would you need to drop the scepter from in order for it to end up here?
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's that.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. The scepter could only have come from the small portal created by the spell Go Door.
A little on the nose to call it Go Door.
Exactly.
This is the most unexpected, unprecedented. Oh, the witch wasn't even in the room when the crime occurred. Or, at least that's what the defense claims.
It's the only thing that explains all the contradictions we've run into.
Objection!
Do you mind? That's mahogany.
Oh dear. Super no. Imagination yours, you're gonna spider up fantasy stories. A nice try, I must admit.
Someone's got to keep the desk maker in town busy.
However, this line of assertion is mutual. There's a glaring contradiction in your words.
Another contradiction? Whatever are you referring to, Inquisitive Barnum?
This Italian magic was used for this incident. So we established two magic chosen. One for transmitting mutations of alcohol. One for the shadow familiar spell. Malia. Which imposition of the staff have not been able to cast Goldor.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But you can't write off all the evidence supporting my theory as mere coincidence.
Why must your agreement always be followed by a but?
Because he likes big butts.
And I cannot lie. What I'm getting at is, this Telea Magica is not genuine.
Oh.
Not genuine?
I did not
Fake,
expect this.
man.
It's a fake!
It is fake!
That's right. And naturally, the one responsible for this deception is the real culprit of the crime.
Enough of the suspense. It's too much for a man for my age.
Fair enough.
The defense shall reveal what is meant by this so-called deception.
Father Scepter, that is a deception. The purple.
First, I want to clarify one thing. Can we be certain that the Telea Magica in question is authentic?
About doubt. This metal rod in its center is called the Spina Magica. The witch's mark on its tip is clearly visible and highly detailed. Sure, it's impossible to forge even by the finest craftsmen in all Labyrinthia. I can guarantee you its authenticity.
That leaves us with only one possibility.
The gems are fake.
The forgery in question is the familiar magic gem.
What?
Nani?
A forged magic gem?
Objection!
My God.
It's an insult to our investigators.
Was that you, Laura?
Of course.
What made you think that?
I was.
course.
I've been missing these. You know, I've been missing these weird sounds of a Barnum slams. So.
Objection!
Well, there started the gravy train going, and I thought, no, I have one that'll fit, and I'll try it again and time it a bit better because you know I have the delay to consider.
The delay was spot on.
Nice.
Only witches can use the power of these magic gems, can't they? So tell me, how can you know whether a magic gem was the real thing or not?
Objection!
Objection! Hold it there! We know for certain spell Godor was used. The voice is slipping away again. Fuck. It is definitely not forged. There we go.
But what about Familia? Did anyone actually see a Familia at the crime scene?
No, thanks.
Three months ago, when an investigation was carried out into Sir Belduke's death, the results yielded the following conclusion. The spell Familia had been used to summon a familiar, which in turn carried out the murder.
And the witch used exactly that to her advantage. Another similar incident at the same crime scene. Don't you think that would be the perfect opportunity? For the witch to frame the defendant for her crimes.
Again.
The defendant would be blamed for both the professor and Sir Belduke's deaths. And she'd be taken for the real witch.
Oh!
That was the real culprit's objective.
How long do I have to have this bird in my head?
There is a chapter in the Magic Archive, an old collection of tales of the occult.
Also, you better wash your hat afterwards, Luke.
Yep. And just like his whole being as well.
About the way to test whether or not a magic gem is genuine.
If it floats, it's real. Burn it.
If it weighs the same as a dog. And
Then it's made of wood.
And therefore,
A witch!
Oh,
I require a feather from Cracker.
oh dear. How can we test it, my lord?
It is very simple. A genuine magic gem is composed of minerals.
How do I call it? What?
We're still tuned into the plot, apparently.
Carry on, Chris.
With a density lower than the pure to pure water.
As you two were saying, I was thinking, it's going to be a water test, isn't it?
We're just that good.
All you need to do, if the magic gem floats on water.
That is simple indeed.
Always
However, you
floating.
did clarify pure water, so what do you mean by that?
All non-magical minerals in our world. The exceptions, light, and a few other special kinds. Sink in water. These eerily sparkling magic gems, however, never sink when put into water. Hammer! Bailiff! Bailiff?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh dear.
Ah, that's fair. Wait, there's more of you? Remove this magic gem for immediate examination.
No, you have to be specific. You have to say Bailiff Meekins.
Otherwise, you get a bailiff
or bailiff camp.
Yes.
Bailiff Meekins, you remove the magic gem, and Bailiff Meekins, you get the examination ready.
Yes, sir.
The magic gems are fake?
What's up with this trial? This is not how it was supposed to be.
It's
all
all
right,
right, darling.
Nope, you go.
It's all right, darling. Don't cry. You'll get to see the witch burning today. Sir Barney never disappoints. Hush now. There. Tough and if your theory is correct, this could be the biggest occult crime in history.
Oh, great. The witch has caused a crime against witches. Great.
But another important question remains. I wonder if you can answer it. Who is the supposed real witch that threw the Talia Magica through the portal?
It was the butler with the candlestick.
The real witch. There's only one person that comes to mind. Frankly, I still find it hard to believe. But it's the only possibility.
Lone Star.
At last,
said
we
that?
meet for the first time for the last time. Once I indict her, there'll
Nope.
be no turning back.
Indict.
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 Just for reference.
I don't know. I know interdiction, and it's a completely different word. Knowing the consequences, should I? Should I give them her name?
Yikes, that's a good point, actually.
Oh.
Ellipses. Mr. Wright. In Labyrinthia, witches are punished by fire. I know you think that's going too far. But even in a world that seems so insane to you, those who take the lives of others must be punished. That's a universal law, isn't it?
Ooh, ho, ho. Getting. Oh.
The witch turned the professor into a golden statue. That's not all. She took the life of the alchemist too. Now she's trying to pin the whole thing on Maya. I can't just let her get away with that.
Well then, defense. Let us hear your theory. Who is this witch responsible for using the door and then throwing the scepter through the resulting portal?
Everyone.
Countdown clock, your time starts now.
I wish I had that. Who do we think it is, anyone?
Ba-dum-bum.
I mean, there's only really one answer.
I thought it was dark.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's not on there. You'd have to make.
Like I
you'd have
said,
to
it was the butler
yeah.
with the candlestick.
You confirm it because you saw where that green painting is, and on the other side, in the butler's quarters, that entire room has one wall completely painted green. So,
Yeah.
and that's the only room where that portal leads, and that's the only room that the butler regularly uses. It has to be.
The butler did it.
Yes.
Get bottled, bitch.
When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be true.
Thank you, Spock.
There's only one logical possibility. It has to be that person. The real witch is John Grail.
Fascinating.
Grail? I've heard that name somewhere. Wait, isn't that the butler who served Sir Belduke?
That's correct.
Objection!
What's this about? Seem to know about these ridiculous suggestions, but you know the obvious. Jean Grail was male.
Oh boy.
Inquisitor Barnum, tell me one thing. Is it only females who can be witches?
Are you daft? Of course it's only females. Something gender construct, presentation, something.
It's pronounced tamales.
Oh no.
Never in the history of this court has there ever, and I mean ever, been a male witch. That's not me being, you know.
Ignorant. You should be ashamed of yourself.
On the contrary.
All right. Well, I'd like to ask another question. Is Jean Grail really a male?
Oh, wow, just outing someone, Phoenix.
Rude.
Rude.
Not again.
This is for justice.
That doesn't make it okay.
No, probably not.
Yeah, no. What? Ludicrous question.
If the defense is certain, Jean Grail is the witch responsible for using magic on Professor Layton.
Rubble.
Objection!
Objection. Will you stop fooling around? This is groundless accusation.
Objection!
Groundless? You say that? I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. At the time of the crime, John Grail was in the room next to the alchemist's study. And one of the walls in that very room was painted green.
Was?
What's more, that green wall was the one adjacent to Sir Belduke's study.
What?
You heard me.
Also, no, this is part of...
Inquisitor Barnum! Quickly, have the butler summoned to the court. Have Jane Grail brought here immediately.
Certainly, Milord. Shall be done.
we have a cut-off here? I feel like we have a good cut-off.
Yep. This is a point where we'll get a save point, so we'll just finish this off. Oh.
There's no need for that. I assume that's John Guerrero. Yep. And I think this is where he would save then.
Oh, there is actually a to be continued section coming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. I shall come down right away.
It's you.
Well then, Mr. Wright, shall we begin?
John Grail.
It would seem that this trial turned in a new direction. I think we all need to take a bit of time to take it in, though. I would like to eat this chicken now, thank you. We shall take a brief intermission.
Well, chicken, Sir Judge.
Inquisition, defense. Sharpen your swords and wits and prepare yourselves for the next stage of this battle.
I cooked it myself.
Of course you did.
Yes, Your Honor.
The salted pork is especially delicious, sir.
Seasoned. Oh, my favorite. Sorry, by the time we resume the examination into the magic gem, should have ended as well.
How long does it fucking take to get a bucket of water and slap a fucking...
It has to be pure water. They have to get holy water. It's fine.
I'd like to point out that the church is very far away. It's at least an hour's walk. Now, the court is adjourned for a brief intermission.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
To be continued.
To be continued, and yes, we will continue it after a short intermission. Not next week. Don't scare the audience like that. In just a few moments, we'll be right back.
Don't scare us like that.
We'll be right back for a quick intermission, everyone. We won't be too much longer. Just see you very soon.
See you soon.
Yay!
You sure?
Get on with it!
Welcome back, everyone.
Get on with it!
All right. I'm getting along with it. As we're getting on with the second part of tonight's Two Voices stream, we continue with Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Yes, I want to save, because that would be disastrous if I didn't save.
Please save.
I'm saving. I was just waiting because then it would leap into the next scene without prompt.
It's a confident save.
She crunched.
Oh, yeah. Well, before we continue,
No, because
I will.
it was turned on, but
I will reset the stream. There we go. For my cast. Yep, cast. That's good. That's a good word for it.
she crunched no longer.
Okay.
So it's going to be that young butler?
I know what you're thinking. I couldn't quite believe it at first either. But the evidence and circumstances all point to the butler. He or she has to be the witch.
Professor Layton also points to the butler.
At least it'll be certain if the magic gem turns out to be a fake. Yeah, it would be Grail.
It can't be true. We wouldn't have done that.
Speller?
I know, John.
Yeah.
He held Sir Beldic in the greatest of respect. John didn't kill him. I'm sure of it.
John Grail. Are you really what people think you are? There are still so many unknown factors in this trial.
and Luke's voice actor had to very quickly wolf down that bite of pizza. Just get ready.
I fear that Luke's gonna be all like, burn the witch.
Luke needed a moment to compose himself, as well as clean off the bird poop off his hat.
Thank goodness I learned music.
I had so much parrot guano down the back of my sweater. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry, Maya. What I did was unforgivable.
Oh no.
What are you saying, Luke? You didn't testify about what you saw.
I should have trusted you.
I blurted out while Mike muted, "Oh, she's so precious," and then I blurted out, "Oh, he's so precious."
Fair. Valid.
Well, you trust us now, right?
Maya.
It was thanks to you that we discovered new information.
Thanks to me?
Sure, you got Cracker to testify. That was a great idea. I wish I could talk to animals. Don't you, Isabella?
Oh, yes. I'd love to have a chat with Eve.
So, Luke, will you teach us how to do it? Pretty please?
Yeah, of course. I can try. It's not gonna work though, but I'll try.
Yay! That's a promise, right?
It's a promise to try.
Checks are being written that I can't seriously cash right now.
And also, Maya, that's about cornering a market, because, you know, she can already talk to the dead. Now she can, like, talk to dead animals if she does that.
Maya 101.
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What is it, Luke?
Do you mind if I join you from now on?
Not at all, Luke.
I realised during the trial that in this strange town, even what you see with your own eyes might not be real. That's why I'm not giving up yet. Professor, I know he'll return. We can't give up hope.
You know, that's what I've been thinking too.
Really?
I have a feeling he'll reappear again when we get into trouble and help us out. You know, like a Deus Ex Machina. Because I mean, it's the professor we're talking about here.
Yeah, like a proper Act 3 catastrophe. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Besides, Nick always needs someone to bail him out.
Oh, you bet he does. And remember what he always says. This reminds me of a puzzle. Look forward to the future. Always look on the bright side. I don't think I can say that, but all right.
You're looking pretty bright right now, Layton.
I don't think it was the professor who said that.
No, that was
He mostly says,
that was actually Eric Idle in Monty Python and the Meaning of Life.
Ooh,
Sorry, Life of Brian.
Accused!
One of those.
Oh no, it's my job. Defender accused. Camp Night's got this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I've missed having Camp Night around. The intermission's over. Return to the courtroom. You don't be naughty, do ya?
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation points.
We had to.
let's go. It's time to bring this trial to a close.
Well, we had to punch away that in some way, didn't we?
Oh, no, it's perfect. Mwah.
Oh, I have something for you, Mr. Wright.
Oh, is it an exclamation mark?
No, but take it. Maybe it'll come in handy in the trial.
It's dangerous to go it alone. Take this.
A letter? Let's see who it's from. Wait. Newton Belduke?
The fuck?
There are several sheets of parchment inside, but they're all blank.
The professor and I got this when we went to see the storyteller.
Thank you, Luke. The more info we have, the better.
You're welcome.
Blank letter. Letter from Belduke to the storyteller contains only blank sheets of parchment, which probably are not blank and some have something on them, but who knows?
Yeah.
Invisible inked, probably.
Yeah, you just need to keep it under a candle over a candle for a moment. Under a candle.
I've got no proof that it was Jean Grail who turned the professor into gold. Even if the magic gem is a fake, it's still not decisive evidence. I don't know what will happen next, but I do know this battle's far from over.
You know, something bothers me though. The fact that Jean was wearing a purple gem at first. Like, I feel like the game might be implying it's a familiar.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you mentioned it.
We will now resume the trial of my affair. My goodness, my voice is like a change. Hold on. First things first. The occult crime analysts have finished looking and examining the evidence.
Occult crime analysts?
I mean, they throw gems in water, so like...
yeah.
I have you know they're the finest occult crime analysts in the land.
I'd like the idea that someone says, what do you do? Well, they just throw rocks in water, like, don't divulge trade secrets.
They throw rocks in water like no other.
Exactly.
No one is there pristine knowledge of stonery and water. They have tested the 2 magic gems from the witch's center. Gold ore floated on the surface of the water, whereas Famalia sank.
It's just like it's just like a normal amethyst.
It was said a genuine magic gem floating in pure water, wasn't it?
Thus it has been established that the Famalia magic gem is indeed fake.
Faker? I think you're the fake magic gem around here.
Order? Order in the courtroom! This does not prove that Godor was used, of course. Nonetheless, the defense's theory does now seem more plausible. The court considers it worth looking into.
Just about to say now, it fits into that narrative. That's yeah. Jean swaps out the gemstone in the cravat.
For a just average out amethyst, just swap it for the gem. Simple swap
yeah.
Job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple swap job and done. You have no objection to that, do you, Inquisitor Barnum?
Myth plausible?
To lay a magic updated in the core record. Magic scepter necessary for casting spells. The familiar magic gem is the fake.
Now then, bring in the witness.
I like your very grandiose judge, personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Witness him!
Oh, suspicious. Now they have no gem.
Witness, state your name and profession. My name is Jean Grail. I serve the Lady Master Belly.
It's the K. Talks to themselves.
Yeah,
Power hour.
Sure is.
Yes.
Do you want to, Kay, or do you want to pass? I know you.
Want to what?
Do you want to like? I was going to say you definitely want to play Grey. I know that much. Do you
Yeah.
want to pass Barnum on to someone?
Give me me like a couple more talking to myself, and then yes.
Sure. Okay.
I just want to practice. It's good practice.
Right, did you read that?
Since his death- Oh yes, I did.
Cool.
Since his death, I have been tending to his dwelling and putting his research materials in order. This is a much more stable accent.
Huh? I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something a bit different about Grail today. Something in the neck region.
Witness, is there something we need to clarify first of all? As you are no doubt aware, you have been accused of being a witch.
Oh boy, they're gonna ask the question.
Is that what you tell us? Are you a boy? Or are you a girl?
Well, Professor Oak.
I didn't know you were a
boy,
Pokemon
you
trainer.
No.
He's a Pokemon professor. It's
Apparently.
a side gig.
Please hold on.
Why? What is it?
Excuse my rudeness, my lord, but at this time, I do not intend to answer that question.
Yes, we stand, Grail. Yes.
Valid.
Yeah, it's
Because-
a breach of my rights.
Because who the fuck should have to answer that question?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Funny thing is that like this is the second time this kind of bullshit's happened in this game and the last game.
they are right. They are right. It's like, come on, it's not your business. You don't.
Yeah. It's not your
Yeah,
fucking business.
your business is to find out whether he's a witch.
They can be male witches, presumably.
Well, in theory, not.
I believe
you
they're
know,
classed as
whatever.
wizards, master.
Not this argument again.
Oh God.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I completely forgot that Grail that does the like. I'm not going to ask the question because it's, yeah, I shouldn't have to.
Why don't you first answer, witness? And I will be passing off.
Because
survival
fuck you,
to
that's why.
whoever wants Barnum.
Okay.
Go for it.
Read your line, then we'll have a discussion about it.
Yeah. I had been following this trial from the gallery, and so I'm fully aware of the utterly absurd accusations made against me.
Okay, now that line's been read, let's have a discussion about Barnum, who's going to temporarily take over Barnum while we have this thing going on. First,
Elliot, you've not really spoken much.
I was going to
Do you
say
wanna-
I could take it unless you wanted to take it and I want to take back the judge. I'm perfectly willing. I actually would love to give Barnum a try, personally.
I would love
Go
it
for
if
it.
Eva could Barnum.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
that
Go
would be
for it.
amazing.
Like, that's fair. Go for it.
Okay, it's going to find. I need to find a voice. There'll be a couple of like experimental lines from me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alchemy, the art pursued by Master Belduke, is concerned with rules and logic that govern nature. As someone who had been helping Master Belduke for quite some time, I dare say your theory is both illogical and impossible.
Jean Grail is a
Objection.
Vulcan confirmed.
The witch's scepter was thrown on the crime scene through a portal, created by the magical spell Godor.
I'm going to make a joke, and I hope no one takes offense at it. It says, "What are you, a boy or a girl?" Vulcan, bitch.
I love it.
No, that's a really good joke, but also like that's the character that's my character on the Nelson.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Shout
Love
out,
it.
shout out
Love
to
it.
Vulcan bitch must be one of my favorite genders.
That portal could only have been opened from your room. And what's more, one of the walls in your room is painted green.
Heaven forbid.
I believe anyone is free to paint their walls whatever color they please. Besides, your theory relies on one magic gem being fake. While that may have been proven true, another question has arisen. Where could the genuine magic gem be?
I don't know, you tell me.
Exclamation.
The reduction.
It must have been swapped with the fake one and discarded somewhere.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Why?
We assume, as you have claimed, that the witch used the spell Godor. That would mean that the magic gem must have been swapped after creating the portal.
Yes, and?
So tell me, when and where would the witch have disposed of the magic gem?
Okay. I see your point. Several people paid witness to the incident, and the knights of the Inquisition arrived at the scene immediately after.
Ooh.
Absolutely beautiful.
Immediately after.
During that time, no one left the building, and the whole place was meticulously searched. Nah, ooh, that's great.
Yes.
Naturally, my room was searched as well. Although there was not much to see, as I have few personal belongings.
Despite our inspection, nothing resembling a magic gem was found. I assure you, we have not overlooked anything. I would swear to it on my honor as a knight.
So, Mr. Wright, if you wish to accuse me of being a witch, should you not first prove that there is a connection between me and this missing magic gem? Furthermore, I would appreciate it if you could please allow the matter. Furthermore, I would appreciate it if you could please approach the matter in a rational way, like an alchemist. Not whatever the fuck you've been doing.
The house was searched very soon after the crime.
And not any alloy alchemist. We need a full metal alchemist.
Oh no!
Ra-da-da-da-da-da.
Bad.
Roll
I mean-
credits.
We already have one person in a big suit of armor.
Hmm.
If the gem wasn't found, then it means Grail hid it somewhere. Somewhere the Knights of the Inquisition would not have looked. Where could it be?
Hey, what's this gem doing with my chicken? The witness has made a valid argument. I'm sorry? How will the defense respond?
With gunfire, Your Honor.
I have a gun.
Oh,
What is a gun, Sir Blue Knight?
I'll show
Yeah,
you.
gun.
Allow me to start with the science of the idea. No.
Oh no.
who
The
sent me
Knights
to bring the cannons into the hall?
Okay. The Knights who searched Sir Belduke's premises weren't looking for a magic gem. That's why there's a certain place they didn't consider searching.
Interesting. You don't give up easily, do you?
I don't give up at all.
Ah, in that case, perhaps you could tell us all where the magic gem is.
Yes, but
In Grail's possession.
You didn't do body. You didn't do body searches.
yeah.
Sir Belduke's premises were thoroughly searched. I don't think anything would have been missed there. You anticipated that, and that's why you hid in a blind spot that you knew wouldn't occur to the Knights.
What?
You heard it.
What place wouldn't occur to us? A blind spot, you say? Well, where is it?
It's somewhere on Jean Grail's person.
What? It's on the witness?
Quiet.
Don't tell me the witness has it in their pocket. You're just guessing, aren't you? You think you can just say anything you like.
What's in his pockets is precious.
Thank you, Burr. I can't do a golem.
I can't either, but I do anyway.
Wait, okay. After I say this line, do not move on because I need to make the joke here. By the way, I'm afraid there are no pockets in my clothing. Aha! It's proof. You're a woman because men have all the pockets.
Yeah.
I
As a
knew
joke,
this
but
was
also an
coming.
unfortunate fact that I've had to realize I have like a pair of, I think, my brother's pants, and like the sheer amount of inventory space. What the fuck?
we have triple pockets straight.
I do have to.
Network of inventory slots, I know.
I do have.
Well, you can put two DVD cases in each pocket on
Yep.
the front.
I don't know why you want to do that, but you can do that.
Yeah, like I should have the option.
Exactly.
And that is
Don't
why
have-
that is why I will be hard pressed to actually move on from like actual trousers and jeans. That is
Fair.
why I'll be very hard pressed to do so.
Also,
Yeah.
hi,
I,
Nat.
I like my pockets.
I think
Don't
you'd
be
be.
honest, you know, guys. Our clothing is now made of pockets at this rate.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have skirts and dresses with pockets, so.
I think
To
you look
clarify my
amazing in it.
cases thing. I haven't tested that theory totally myself, but I have fit, I believe, my Kindle Paperwhite in one of those pockets, and that's about DVD size. So
Nice.
Oh, I
Just saying.
did carry my Paperwhite in my pockets a few times.
I think you look
Would you
amazing
like
in
the
it.
occult criminologist to check that for you?
I think you look amazing in a dress, Laura. I think you could rock it.
yes.
And there are dresses with pockets, trust me.
That's true.
Yes.
There
There
Yes.
are?
Just
There
don't
are.
do like just the just normal pants. Just don't
Just
bother. Get the pockets.
be practical.
mean-
Don't you know?
Just
Listen,
don't get
well,
fake pockets. Burn those.
Male,
God,
if you're
fake
if you,
pockets.
yeah, if you're the right size, male pants are unisex.
Yes.
Have I mentioned that my mother has sewed some of my pockets shut?
What?
Oh,
It's worse than
That's-
fake pockets and seduced fake pockets.
That's a violation of Geneva Convention.
I think it is somewhere, yeah, somehow. It's a violation of my human rights.
Yes.
I mean, that to me is just like baffling. It's like you're turning pockets which are practical, which you could choose not to use, and just close it. What? Why?
Oh.
It's because she got really pissed off when like the pocket inside would come out, but like not an
Wow.
excuse to
I-
deprive me of perfectly good
I
pockets.
wanted to pay your attention to something. We'll return to the pocket discussion after this. We've just been raided by Koopa.
I was going to say hello.
Hey, woo.
That was next on my agenda. Hello, Cooper. Hello, Nat Spectrum. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the raid. Hello,
Sorry,
everyone.
Koopa, we were having a pocket discussion.
We were having a
Now
discussion.
back to pockets.
So,
Pocket politics with the scratching post.
so for context, this is Jean Greer, who has been accused of being a witch. Note he's note that he's male, and that in this world only women can be witches. So there's discussions going on, shall we say?
Also, that said, Barman, if it makes you feel better, we can call him an alchemist. The problem is the same. He's been using the magic.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've seen Grail today. And both times, I've had a feeling that something wasn't quite right.
And both times he had no pockets.
Maybe it's just me. But it could be related to the whereabouts of the magic gem.
It's not just you.
It's not just me.
It's also
Hammer of justice. Defense.
Hammer down!
Drop the hammer.
Oh,
Stop,
sorry, I
hammer
broke the
time.
table.
Defense. Show us the location of the magic gem. Do it now. Where do you think that this witness hid the magic gem on the day of the crime?
This is a this feels like a violation, but
Show on the door where the witness put the magic gem.
Oh no.
No.
Good lord.
Oh dear.
Witness. We met for the first time at Sir Belduke's premises. that time, you had an amethyst attached to your collar.
Oh.
Ah, that's right. Mr. Creole always wears that gemstone.
Alchemists believe that amethysts emit positive energy.
I think that's Facebook group, mums, but okay.
Amethysts are purple.
What's the difference?
Fair enough.
But when I saw you in the waiting room this morning, the gemstone you were wearing was green, not purple. And now it's gone completely. So my question now is, where's it gone? Where's that amethyst that you supposedly always wear?
Objection!
Objection. Wait just a minute. The witness wears a purple gemstone?
Yes.
Is something amiss, Inquisitor Barnum?
When we arrived at the crime scene, the witness came out to meet us. I recall the witness wearing a gemstone, but that gemstone was green.
Coincidence.
Green? Amethysts aren't green. Though amateurs sometimes mistake for silver for amethyst. But, that's irrelevant now.
Witness! I will see you in Valhalla, shiny and chrome. You've been trying to blame the pin the blame on the defendant.
Blame the pin. No, blame the pin. I say blame the pin. That's what I say. Yeah.
Burn the pin!
We love you, Lemmy.
We love you, Lemmy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Find the pin and pick it up, and all day long you have something to blame on.
I found a pin at work. Somebody nicked it.
Thank you.
Ah,
No, we love you, Lemmy. I saw a comedy opportunity there and had to pick it up.
hey, someone stole my pin!
I picked up that pin. So it's,
Yes. Yeah.
Man, that's an awfully large pin you have there.
Yeah, think of all the things you can stab it through. I mean, not that many. It's too big. In order to do that, you replace the Godor magic gem with a regular gemstone.
We thought the witch who killed Sir Duke had used the spell from Maria. You knew that if the witch, the scepter with the Familia and all the magic gems attached was discovered at the crime scene, a suspect would be accused of committing both crimes. And that's precisely what happened. Okay, I know the entire story now. The girl captured at the crime scene was accused of slaying Duke and Sir Layton.
That was your plan. You removed the Godor magic stone from the scepter and inserted your amethyst in its place. And then, you attached the Godor gem to your collar.
that's why when we saw you shortly after the incident, you were wearing a green gemstone.
I love your voice for Barnum. Niebeck.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I've done it. The way I'll get his voice is I talk without closing my mouth. Just
It
have my.
It sounds very.
Yeah.
It sounds very regal, especially when you start putting pronunciations on the words. Like,
Yes.
So you're saying you have a stiff upper lip?
Aha! 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 Yeah, Layton's been Midas. He's then turned to gold. Q Divot, I should say. Never mind.
I think the professor's tired.
I think.
I think the professor's turned to gold and you're asking him to talk.
To quote the professor.
Basically.
See, there he is.
Order! Order! The hammer says order! Witness, is that true?
This amounts to nothing more than conjecture. I do not believe you have any solid proof. However, you have to concede that you have surmised a logical connection between me and the missing magic gem. Consequently, I'm prepared to answer your questions.
Oh my lord, here it comes.
Dun dun.
Good. I will repeat what I asked you previously. Witness, state your name, profession, and finally, your gender. I feel very uncomfortable.
My name is Sean Rail. I've been serving the Layton Astebel. As you can see, I wear a butler's outfit. But the truth is, as the defense claims, I am a girl.
Hair!
Which is the stupidest kind of reveal, honestly.
Mhm.
I think.
Because
Girl?
men can have long hair, right?
Yeah.
A girl? Unbelievable.
What? Where the hell did she pull that hair from? Why can't I do that?
Anime hair physics.
Mm.
The butler is a girl.
Damn, there's a lot of it as well.
Order! Order! Order in the court! John Grail, you declare into this court that you are, in fact, female.
So if I had 2 nickels for this, huh? I'll be rich at some point if this keeps up.
But everyone in town was under the impression that you were a boy.
Did you hear that? The butler's a girl. Doesn't that make him, her a maid?
God. Oh,
Oh,
God.
here we go.
The horrible takes.
I knew there was something suspicious about him. I mean, hair.
You know why, Wright? Think about it. Ooh, that alchemy. That's mighty suspicious.
I thought he was implying that something happened from the alchemy.
It
That
was
darn
an
alchemy.
unfortunate smelting accident.
For God's sake.
Alright, who let the dwarf in here?
Oh,
Wild gossip and accusations. Alchemists pursue knowledge. But to the townspeople, alchemy is no different to magic. If they'd known I was a girl, they would have taken me for a witch. That's what I was worried about. He told me it was safer to pretend to be a boy.
In other words,
This town doesn't know gender equality, yeah.
I just want to kind of pull back for a second here. Is everyone okay in the stream?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting
Very
some...
mu-
I know because
I hope so.
well, my concern is that with things going on, I don't want anyone to like feel uncomfortable in the situation. Making sure everything's all right. But yeah, if everyone's okay, then that's
Yeah.
good with me.
I mean,
Got no issues with it. I do have kind of like a little bit of an anecdote though about this.
Please do. Yeah.
So way back when, before we started this case up, there was a conversation that me and Kay had when we were talking about like who would take each character, and I think we were on about like I think both of us had the interest to pick the part of Jean Grail, and and when it was said that that Kay really wanted to take the part for themselves, I obviously let them had it, and then I sort of mulled it over to myself, like, why would Kay do it? Is there there's probably something in that storyline that's is gonna like be like really interesting as to like why.
That was part of it.
Sort of a happy coincidence that sort of me and Kay wanted to do that path, you know, considering the obvious.
Yeah, I mean the game doesn't treat this badly. It's just there are some like
Everyone in the crowd is giving their.
I mean, you gotta think
their goofy takes, and it's just
one of those
everyone's
weird.
Just like whatever.
Yeah, you gotta think though. It's one of those weird things where it's kind of set in a really old period where a lot of that kind of thing wasn't heard of.
I mean, if anything, they're being quite progressive, but
yeah.
It's a product of all kinds of weird circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, there's witches, so.
There's witches, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Quick. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I'm making separate points. Go ahead. Or at least Laura, you were.
Yeah, so it was just funny that the two trans identifying people in this group are wanting to have the person who is presenting as another gender than they are actually.
Which that's the thing. If you
a funny anecdote, really.
If you did fight for Grail, I would have made sure that you knew up front about that.
Yeah.
Does that confirm the existence of a trans equivalent to a gaydar?
Probably.
Woo! Okay.
I mean.
Are you referring to Flamboyant Knight?
Ooh!
Oh dear. But I just wanted to make 2 quick points. One is that my Wi-Fi is kind of dying, so if I get quiet, it's because it's lagging. The stream is lagging behind.
Yeah, it's fine.
And 2, something though to actually note about this trope in like these historical settings and how it's happened with real life people. A lot of like people who history books generally say as like a feminism win. She wanted to be a doctor so bad she disguised herself as a woman. If you actually like dig into the history, that person's a trans man. Actually, we should acknowledge who he is actually.
Yeah.
And like the only point I wanted to make is we are in like a medieval setting, so
yeah. Well, you got to think as well. The closest I see Jean Grail as is technically the whole story of Joan of Arc, who pretended to be, masculine.
Which also has a lot of trans stuff in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's very apt.
Yeah, there is a lot of stories of like, and it's always hard to tell how much of that were transgender people, how much were just people pursuing things unavailable to them. But there's a lot of stories of girls dressing up as boys to go to universities and Middle Ages.
Well, it's actually, even in Arthurian legends, there's a lot of like females pretending to be boys to do things that they necessarily wouldn't be able to do. Whether that's knighthood, whether that's doctoring and stuff like that. So, or blacksmithing was another one as well.
Yeah, gotta play the part to get what you want, basically.
Yeah. Let's bring it back into the thing. So, Phoenix.
In other words, you disclose that you're female, but deny that you're a witch.
I would have thought that was obvious.
Ooh, the sass.
Yes. That's still not a yes.
She knew that once her gender came into question, she wouldn't have been able to conceal it. That's why she's made this public now. It was the most rational choice for her.
Inquisitive Panem, may I ask you one question? Evidence in this golden gentleman case already been presented?
Why do you ask?
As it stands, we do not have a single piece of evidence proving that I'm a witch. Given the lack of pertinent evidence against me, I would like to be permitted to return to my duties.
Shall I throw her in the bucket, sir?
What say you, Mr. Barnum?
We're gonna have to go find a duck.
It has been proven that the 2 gems were swapped. However, it may also have been possible the accused to have done so.
Objection!
Maya had no reason to swap the gems.
This is a place of judgment. There is no need for us to understand the reasons behind a criminal's actions.
Huh?
Basically, they're saying no need to judge motive.
After all, those whom we judge are otherworldly creatures. They are witches.
Motive, never knew her.
It is impossible for a human being to understand the reasoning of a witch.
Is there nothing we can do with this right, Maya Welby?
Just want to take a moment here that all I can hear in the background is Luke going.
Yeah, basically.
I was about to say that is not Luke's like I need to go to the toilet dance. That is like
That's genuine panic.
It's just panic, panic, panic.
We're not even at the disco.
Can we panic now?
We're doomed.
Gives new meaning to Panic at the Disco, I swear.
Like I said, we're not even at the disco, so panic at the everywhere.
Panic at the core.
Barnum still thinks Maya was the witch. We've made it this far, and yet it feels like we're back at stage 1.
It seems there are no more rational arguments against me. Now, if you would kindly excuse me.
I don't have much on grill when it comes to the Professor's case. Should I let her go?
No.
Never.
Oh, there's 3 questions though.
Let's ask about another case, because if we can't tie her to this case, maybe we can.
Please tie her to the Balduke one.
yeah.
There's nothing else I can follow up on regarding the Professor's case. So what can I do? There's only one other option.
Just one more thing.
Ms. Grail, I have to ask you to remain at the witness stand.
Is there something else you wish to ask me?
Quite a lot, actually. Your testimony is not over yet. There's still something you need to tell us about.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I can't help you.
You should be in here earlier than that and see what you should see what Barnum's done to his desk.
Again with the mahogany.
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 Oh, will someone give it?
I have told you all I could about this accident.
And I'm afraid you got the wrong idea, Miss Grail.
Stop banging my mahogany.
Your Honor! What this witness needs to testify about is not the Professor's unfortunate incident, but rather the incident from 3 months ago, namely Sir Balduke's death. As she was present in the building at the time, working as a live-in butler, she needs to testify about the events of that day.
About Sir Balduke's death?
Yes. The fact that one of the magic gems was swapped leads me to a single conclusion. Both crimes, the murder of Sir Balduke and the transmutation of the Professor, were the work of the same witch. The truth behind the alchemist's death may also hold the answer to this case.
What is your opinion on this, Inquisitor Barnum?
I'll allow you to have your way this time, Sir Blue Knight. The Inquisition has no objections.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum. It seems you've lost that unyielding attitude so admired by the townspeople. Here you are now, letting a novice defender lead you by the nose. It's hard to believe that you have been known as the unwavering sword of justice for your unusually cool-headed judgment.
You know little about me, witness.
Oh, my beard!
Do you think I care about defending my name? It is this town that I wish to defend. Sir Belduke's murder is the only case to have remained unsolved for so long. Tongrel, you should now testify about it. Well, man doesn't care about his reputation. He cares about defending the town.
Justice.
All he cares about is love. That's what he's here for.
Oh,
That's what I'm here for.
Dang it. Not a lawyer, like... Dang it.
As demanded by both the defense and the Inquisition.
Don't worry about it.
The witness will testify about Sir Belduke's death. Any questions?
No, my lord.
I must, however, mention one more thing before we begin.
Oh, my lord, you should have gone to the toilet before we started these proceedings.
Actually, I've already done. That's very generous of you, thank you. If it cannot be proven that John Graham is a witch, as claimed by the defense, the court will irrevocably consider Maya Fey to be the witch responsible for both crimes.
Wow.
Is that understood?
You have no choice, Sir Blue Knight. If you don't want the trial to end right now, ready your sword and face the challenge that awaits.
Ebek, your presence is required in the bench.
A presence is required.
Yeah.
But the opponent
yes.
is a real witch.
Just for the sake of Kay and for Kay's interest in the audience, we have about 40 minutes left.
Alright, thank you.
Cool. It's a gamble that puts Maya's life at stake.
Nick! Nick!
Maya!
How much is gonna outwit you in court? You're an Ace Attorney, after all.
She said the line. Roll credits.
Title drop, on.
Also, I thought he was a bi attorney, but okay.
No, like, he is the one attorney in the game that I don't think is asexual, which is the most ironic part. Anyways, so let's do it.
The defense accepts the conditions. Let's proceed with the trial.
Cha! Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin.
We shall start with a brief summary of the incident. 3 months ago, in the dead of night, Sir Belduke, the alchemist, was murdered. The crime took place in his study, just as with this incident. The room had been locked from the inside. The victim was found still seated in the chair at his desk, so we could assume he was attacked whilst working. There were very clear strangulation marks visible on his neck.
Oh. There is something trickling down from his mouth. Is that blood?
So, have we seen Sir Belduke before? Because he looks awfully familiar. He resembles someone. I can't put my finger, but that must be the jabot and that hairdo.
Yes, most likely. The victim probably bit his tongue as he was struggling with his assailant.
Ow.
Oof.
And you said earlier that some white powder was spilled all over the floor, correct?
Yeah, his cocaine side deal. Don't worry about it.
Yes, hence we expect to find the killer's footprints. However, there were none. The killer must have somehow approached the victim without stepping on the floor. After murdering Sir Belduke, the killer left the room without opening the door.
Yes, Barry, what was that?
Nothing.
Okay.
You sure?
Don't worry about it.
You sure?
It's fine.
Undoubtedly, the crime must have have been committed with the use of witchcraft.
The body was discovered the following morning by the butler, Miss Greer.
The body was found by Grail, huh?
Thank you, Inquisitor Bond. The court illustrator's sketches will be added to the evidence.
Crime scene sketches.
Fun enough, my bailiff is pretty handy at sketching.
These sketches are the crime scenes after Belduke's murder. Touch detail to see more. Well, let's actually have a look at these in a second.
Now, witness, begin your testimony.
Let's have a look.
You wait with your testimony for a second.
Okay,
Your
so...
testimony.
I said, no.
Alright, so it's basically just the 3 images, so...
I would like to state that behind him is that painting with the green
With the
splotch,
green
and,
splotch, yes.
And didn't Barnum say that arms could get through that hole?
Yes, and also the letters we apparently...
He has strangulation, yeah.
Yeah, but like the letters we've been given are also in the back there. I think that's going to come up at some point.
Yeah, you can see that in the back there, the seal, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if there's no footprints on the floor, then to me it just seems like he's reached through the whole portal, through the hole, strangled, and then not actually entered the room.
Which is our method for proving that it has to be Grey Earl who did it, because only a witch could then do that. Right,
but it's all dependent on the fact that Grail still hasn't produced this bloody gem.
It's fine.
Don't worry.
Tell us about the events spanning the night of the crime, from the evening beforehand until you discovered the body.
Nat says, what if Jean was kneeling on the table? Possible. However, how will she then get from the table to safety without crossing the white powder?
That's just white powder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without stepping on the cocaine.
It's clay dust, I swear.
That sounds like a band name.
The night of the crime.
Around 1 o'clock at night, I excused myself and left Master Belduke in his study. When I called him for breakfast in the morning, he did not respond. I thought his study was locked. A neighbor had come for a visit just then, so we forced the door open together. All the potions and other concoctions from the study have been confiscated. I wonder if they're being properly stored.
Potions and concoctions were confiscated.
The victim was an alchemist, after all. We were hoping the items confiscated from the study could provide some clues. Besides, such things must not fall into the wrong hands. It may not be standard practice, but it was deemed necessary. The confiscated goods are stored in our secret vault. The person who acts them is the High Inquisitor, Lady Darklaw.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
Has caused me great difficulty, as I have not been able to put Master's research material in order as a result.
The confiscated items should be returned as soon as Sir Beldick's murder is resolved. Giving Grail motive to cause the crime.
Shall be looking forward to that.
Oh, hammer! Defense, you may begin the interrogation.
You can't touch this, right? Okay then, so I'm guessing we're gonna do the standard thing of press
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Everything.
right maneuver. Press everything.
Hold it!
Oh.
So you saw him alive at 1 a.m., is that correct?
Yes. Master had a habit of conducting his experiments at night, so it was the usual time for me to finish my work.
Weren't you helping him with those experiments?
Sometimes have some plans for me, but alchemists generally keep their experiments a secret. That's why I would always excuse myself at that time, unless Master had some other tasks for me.
Sorry, Kate, would you mind just speaking a bit closer to the microphone? You are very quiet, and I've got you right the way turned up.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's okay.
That's why I would always excuse myself at that time, unless Master had some other tasks for me.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, by the way. I moved.
No,
slightly.
it's fine. It's sometimes we need
headset.
sometimes we need a reminder. So.
Yeah.
And that night there was no more work for you.
That's correct. I wished Master a good night as I shut the door behind me and then heard him lock the key. There was nothing unusual about him. At least, nothing I noticed.
Why do you look so droll at that point?
Because I actually don't think she did it.
Hold it!
Oh? I'm
And
not
what
gonna
time
do
was
that for
that?
the rest of them. I wanted to
No,
do
it's
it
fine.
once, but... Master would always take his breakfast at 9 a.m., so it was around that time.
So you didn't have the key to Sir Belduke's study, is that correct?
Yes, there's only one key to that room, and Master always kept it with him. Master's research was a very delicate matter, you see. We had to take strict measures to prevent outsiders from entering that room. Occasionally, delinquents would try to make off with one or other of Master's medicaments. That fucking word again, damn it. No, I'm joking though.
No, it's fine. You know the word I struggle with.
Yeah. you can just say drugs.
See, stealing from an alchemist? I can't tell if that's incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. Probably the latter.
Maybe a bit of both.
But both is good.
That's why the door to that room is made from thick oak wood. I wouldn't have been able to force the door open on my own.
Thick oak, what did you say? Judge, I would think we should have these desks replaced.
And what is wrong with my mahogany?
Mahogany.
Or rather, the door should be replaced in Belduke's house with mahogany.
Exactly.
That's his first problem. He made it an oak.
Mahogany.
She couldn't have entered the room before that, then.
And you know what, Ebak, I am sort of suspecting like there isn't actually any foul play concerned to this as well. Just having a look at the pictures, like the the drip coming from his mouth. Could have been blood some way. I don't think it's from like any sort of like struggle with somebody else in the room. I think it's just like something that is coughed up during.
Here's a
I want to
silly
make the conjecture that it could just have been just him wanting to do a suicide.
I was gonna say,
it's either the blood, like him coughing it up from whatever he's taken to off himself, or it could be just like the same thing. He put that same whatever like poison in his in his tomato juice as it is in this game, and just like cough that up during the afterwards as well.
But then why are there strangulation marks on his neck?
Because obviously Grail probably saw this and be like, try and get him to cough up whatever he's just swallowed, potentially.
That's what I do that by strangling someone.
No, but then people do strange things when they're panicking, you know.
And Gray, or maybe he's either trying to like save him by coughing it up, or maybe Grail had the idea that she was going to be the one to actually kill Beldic herself, but obviously the event of his suicide might have already happened before that time, and
the way Grail talks about Beldic just doesn't make sense to me. So.
Also explains the letter, to be fair, because the storyteller gave a letter and it said it was written. Was it from or addressed to Beldic?
The letter is addressed to. It was addressed from. It was from Beldic
to the story. Yeah.
From Beldic to the storyteller, as if.
Contains only blank pieces of parchment to the storyteller.
Yes, but we've already established that we think that there's some invisible right.
So my question is now, because that letter is opened, whom's opened it?
That's a good question. Nat proposed a very interesting proposal. Maybe a suicide, aka suicide, would be considered a scandal. Yes. So she faked strangulation to protect his image. That's a really interesting idea.
But no. Wait. The fact that it contains only blank sheets of parchment. The storyteller is the person who writes this whole tale, right? Sending him just blank pages. That's kind of a statement.
Wait.
You draw your own conclusions.
Wait. He's an alchemist, right? If they're blank, invisible ink.
Invisible ink.
Yeah.
Invisible ink, or somewhere during the way, like Beldic actually did physically write a letter with like legible ink. And sealed it shut. Maybe there's some tampering for whatever reason, because it has been opened, and during that tampering, all the letters that were in were replaced with just blank parchments.
The thing is though, it's also been said that the Carmine kind of figured out what the fuck was going on. Maybe if Beldic did the same thing, then sending only blank sheets of parchment paper to the one behind it all, that is quite a statement.
We need lemon juice and heat to deduct this.
I want to say to the audience that I love the fact that we are halfway through this case, this court scene at least, and we've got so many different theories going on. I love it when this lot speculates.
We're still in the woods.
Yeah. I love it when this lot speculate, and I especially love it when the audience speculate as well. Isn't lemon juice used for invisible ink back in the day? It was. So
yeah.
It was, yeah.
Right? I don't know. It's a theory. I don't actually know if it's right or not.
That's just a theory, a game theory.
Now this is interesting. A neighbor came to visit. Who was the neighbor?
Good question.
Wait.
Oh.
You mean you broke the door?
I got excited to play my character.
The only key to that room was in Sir Beldic's pocket. Only way to enter the study was to break the door open.
And you managed that with the help of a neighbor who came to visit.
Yes, it wasn't a social visit of mine. He came as a patient.
The witch!
A patient? Can you tell me more about him?
Objection!
Oh. The victim's neighbor is irrelevant. He has nothing to do with this case.
I disagree.
Speak for yourself. I think you're pushing it this time. A witness is hardly irrelevant. What's got him so shaken? He looks as if he's just had a rush of blood to the head.
Oh.
Master Belduke had been making very potent medicines, among other things.
Oh, whoa.
We would get people coming from town at all hours of the day or night asking for them.
Yeah, Nat's having the same idea as I have. Is Burnham the patient?
I mean, he would be strong enough to break down the door.
And
Yeah.
is he trying to hide the fact that he's in need of very potent medicaments?
Maybe.
Would you look at my wares?
Maybe.
If you have coin.
Potion
Yes.
seller, I need your strongest
Oh,
potion.
no.
What are you buying, stranger?
Oh, no.
Sorry, we were going all there, so I thought I might as well join in.
No, you're
would be
fine.
re-
I'm
it would
just
be a-
making it. Yeah.
It would be remiss without one of those in here.
Yeah.
Hello, traveler. What can I get for you?
Alright. And yet, in return for all the help Master offered, people would gossip about him dabbling in witchcraft.
So I want to joke about an arrow to the knee just to cap off all the references. Yes.
I
would
used to
have
be an
sold a
alchemist
potion.
like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee.
There we go.
So you broke the door together with a neighbor.
Yes. When I explained the situation to him, he brought over an axe. Okay.
Wow.
And he proceeded to attack the door with great force, smashing it into splinters.
Here's Johnny!
Was it
Oh,
Kratos?
no.
Was it Kratos? I love my axe, boy.
Or
I see. By the way, about
Have
that neighbor.
my axe.
don't worry, boy, I'll smash the door in.
What about that neighbor?
I must find my brother's killer. The local.
Oh no.
Oh no! I know
Okay.
this coming.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh yes!
Alright then, here we go. It's time for Amir's grand entrance. Did you miss me, guys?
Like
Yes,
a tooth,
we
mate.
did.
Do we want
Oh,
no
not this guy
situation?
again. Just
We're
execute
gonna
him
have-
now.
Order! Could it be that it was you? What the?
There you looking, old man. I'm right here. As for who am I? I'm the alchemist's neighbor. And a witness in that case, too. Fuck, so what are you doing here?
Jesus Christ.
Passion for justice, seething within. Amir is always at the crime scene.
Objection!
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's you again. You're the guy from earlier, right?
Yep, that's me. Amir's the name. How you been, Bluey?
Bluing it.
So are we playing Blue's Clues now?
Yes.
Are you really the alchemist's neighbor? Seriously?
I love the fact that Phoenix is like, oh, really? The third? Really? Really? Are you seriously his neighbor?
Phoenix like this bitch again.
Yeah. I know, right? Freaky coincidence, eh? But yeah, his house next to mine.
For all the talk of his name being a riff on him being a mere punching bag, with his name like Emir Punchenbag, he's certainly doing a lot of things in this game that warrant that title. We just want to keep
Yeah,
punching
can
him
we
as a
quickly move
result.
past the gulping noises?
Yeah, sorry.
Ridiculed earlier, Amir returns, drinking like a king he never ever learned.
That is why I tried to stop you and asking about the neighbor.
You know what? Fair call.
Also, Ebek, if you don't want to talk to yourself, you can pass
Pass it on to
Burnham to
somebody
another
else.
person.
I am not giving up Amir, so who wants Barnum's?
Sure, I don't feel like I would offer first because I don't feel like Luke has a lot to say.
Then Luke's gonna come in, and then we don't do it because then Luke's gonna come in, and then we keep passing Barnum off.
Find it out to someone else.
Barnum is the hot potato.
We're
All right.
pinballing him around. It's fine.
Pass around the bottom.
So, is Laura Barnum?
Sure, yeah.
All right then. Again, to make it your own.
Until Luke Speaks or one of my other guys comes in.
What's so called, Inquisitor Barnum? Yes, let me.
No, keep going. I was just gonna say, it's only a matter of time until I'm both Phoenix and Barnum at the same time.
That would be amazing.
Unable to hold a steady, cold gaze, and Beatrix fast as if in a daze.
But I was going to say you're needed elsewhere.
Yeah, kind of. And the musician standing next to you.
Ah, yeah, that's me private bard, Birdley. I like musical genius.
Private bard?
Oh, dear.
Hold on, dearie me. Oh, dearie me.
That's Divot's lines.
That's great.
That should have been the parrot.
All right, you can take it if you want. I've
No,
been this whole time.
No, Divot, we're not going to give you up on your eye. Go on, go for it.
Yes.
Hold on. Oh, dearie me.
Thank you.
Yeah, so much better. Me. Oh, dearie me.
Mood.
That is a mood, yes.
Well, there's no shutting the stable door after the horse is bolted.
Huh.
Let us move on.
I've never heard of that before, but that makes sense.
It's a very good phrase, yes.
Witness, since you're already here and giving me half a heart attack, you may as well add to your testimony.
Just half a heart attack.
Just half.
Which half?
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't handle a full one.
Maybe you should lay off the chicken.
I'm over 70 years old.
Fair point.
These things are hard to get past, you know. Testify about what you witnessed on the morning of the crime.
You can count on me.
Can we?
Do we want to?
Really?
Like, is this a good place to stop, or?
I actually think that yes, while we're finishing 10 minutes early, I think that is a very nice place for us to finish for the night.
I'm just trying to figure it out
Okay.
before we get too deep in.
No, I agree. It was very fun to have Amir pop up at that last minute and just spoil
Yes.
things.
Yeah. He
And-
is a perfect cliffhanger.
Yeah.
He is.
And I just love Phoenix like, oh dearie me. You know.
Yes. I love that.
Oh, God.
Why is it always me?
I mean,
He's
Here he
giving
comes
the-
to
oh,
the-
yeah, here we go again.
oh yeah, that's been a fun. It's been nice to return to this after so long.
Missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue doing this, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
we actually hit the ground running.
Yeah, we did. It was great. I loved it. Although Diva didn't get a chance to say much because he's currently gold.
Fine.
As
I'll be
usual.
back. I'll be back.
You will.
I want to, of course,
It would be a
thank.
pretty shit game if I didn't come back at some point.
Now you must introduce this world to logic.
Pretty crappy crossover.
It's fine. Well,
It's fine.
One of them is just the goals for the whole game.
Ace
Felix
Attorney!
Wright and his golden statue.
I want to thank.
Ace Attorney! Oh, Layton's here as well.
I want to thank everyone who's been a part of the cast tonight. So, of course, the regular cast members who we've got around here. We've got Burr,
I was here.
Drifting, Kay,
Bye.
Laura.
I never did get a chance to voice Sakurai's Barnum.
You will next time.
Yes. Okay. There's your taste then.
Lemming,
Objection.
Divot,
And the stream crunches.
and well, the stream can end now, so it's fine. And I want to also thank the special guests for tonight's episode for joining us and doing his great interpretation of the judge, Chris. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
You're very welcome, but this chicken's gone a bit stale now, so I might as well not worry with it anymore.
We're gonna raid into
yes, thank you very much.
We're gonna quickly raid into Weird FTW because why not? He's live. He's probably wrapping up soon, but who cares? He
seems to still be busy.
Yeah, we can
Let's go.
Let's go. So stick around for the raid, everyone. I will see you next week with Silly Voices. I'll see you perhaps tomorrow where I'll be streaming a bit of Metroid Prime. Maybe, we'll see, if not Monday. And yes, I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.